Hide your girls, hide your wife. There's going to be a lot of gyrating, vibrating, body rolling, gliding and sliding, flipping and flopping show ever. Baby, this has been the most anticipated, long-awaited, proclamated announcement ever. Now, it has been recently announced that Usher Raymond and Christopher Brown are going on tour together, appropriately titled the R&B Tour. Now, at first when I heard it, I was like, all right, R&B tour, okay. They couldn't come up with another title. I mean, we know they sing R&B music. Then I found out the R was for Raymond and the B was for Brown. I said, you know what? Who is the head of the marketing team? Because, baby, you need your little bonus. That was cute. You know, that R&B tour, that's cute. Now, I do think this would be a great show. They both make amazing music. Now, this Chris Brown song, I feel like it don't get a lot of play. I feel like it's very much so underrated. But liquor, I got some liquor in my cup, girl, and I want it. Listen, yeah. And then USHER, don't get me started on the Confessions album. I'm so caught up, got me feeling it, caught up. I don't know what it is, damn, she got me twisted. I think it would be a great tour, I really do. However, not everybody is happy. Now, a lot of people are happy. I done seen the clips. The girls is ready to give up their mortgage, ready to give up their rent, ready to miss their car payment. They is ready to buy these tickets. And so are the men, gay and straight. They ready. But it's people who is not really feeling this R&B tour. Take a look.
An abuser and abuse apologist announce a tour, and the birds go wild. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, because I talk big shit and it's a good time over here. But let's get into it. So today, Chris Brown and Usher announced that they have a concert coming up, and as you would know it, the birds are out because for some reason we seem to like abusers and abuse apologists. Just 2 weeks ago, Usher was on his whole campaign about how Diddy didn't do anything that he saw, even though in Cassie's lawsuit, she stated you were at a table with her while she was getting toe up at dinner, you and Jimmy Iovine, but I digress. And as we know, the other one is a serial abuser, even though a lot of y'all will sit on this app and try to say, oh, he only abused Rihanna and she hit him too. No, he didn't only abuse Rihanna. And if you actually took your time to do some research and look into shit, you would see that there's a history of abuse, including throwing a brick at his mama car. But I digress. It's really clear to me that in the industry, abuse is just, at this point, not a big deal. Because I even saw artists that I liked that now out of here going up for this concert, talking about how this is going to be such a great thing. And it's disgusting because what this tells me is in this industry, y'all look at abuse like it's normalized. It's just not a big deal. So if a guy's an abuser, y'all don't care. Y'all men are still going to back him up. And you got these women who are going to run to go see it because they love a man that can dance and they love a light skin who's handsome. And that's the reality. He could be kicking everybody's ass. He could not even look at women that look like you because let's be clear, Mr. Brown has a preference. And if you're not Asian or Blasian or Wasian, he ain't interested. But y'all will still run to go support this man. Meanwhile, he don't even like no women that look like you, and the songs he making ain't about you. And it's just bonkers that right now we're in the middle of a war. We're in the middle of people not having jobs. 600,000 black women don't have jobs. People are struggling. And these two Negroes decide, oh, let's put out a concert. Because you're not talking about anything. Y'all aren't speaking up for anything that's going on in this country. You've said nothing. But y'all quickly going to come to the people that are struggling and ask them for some dollars to put back in your pocket. Because why? Because these people, these entertainers do not care about us. They care about making money. They care about the dollar. They don't care that your gas is $5, $6 a gallon and people are losing homes and barely able to eat. They care that you can come to their concert and support them so they can continue to take their vacations and they can continue to, spend all this money. Because let's not forget, Usher was also at Bezos' wedding. They're just colluding together. And at this point, these black entertainers, they're not black anymore. They think that they're in class with the others who will quickly show them that they're not. Because see, they come back to us for the concert views, right? They come to us for the money to make them the money while they go back over there with them. And the sooner y'all figure that shit out, the better off y'all will be.
And this is how I know y'all don't stand on business for real, because why are you excited about an abuser and an abuser apologist going on tour? What's exciting? Explain it to me like I'm 5.
Spend your money how you want to spend it, because it's your money. But y'all getting hype and going crazy over this Usher Chris Brown concert really got me side-eyeing y'all. Because I know y'all seen that recent interview with Usher speaking on P. Diddy, basically supporting P. Diddy. I know y'all seen that interview. So why are we... And I don't even speak on Chris Brown. We already know about Chris Brown. But y'all don't hold these people accountable. They continue to do this because they know y'all still gonna buy them tickets. Do better.
So Chris Brown and Usher just announced that they will be going on tour together. And you was just defending Diddy not too long ago, and now you're going on tour with a backflipping abuser. I know Chloe and Victoria are definitely going to be in attendance. So y'all might as well get out your think pieces now and get your rage out right now. And you would think from the both of them, especially just getting off of tours, that they wouldn't be doing this when rent is going up, gas prices is going up. People could barely afford food right now. And I know I can speak for a lot of people and say that nobody asked for this tour. And it's crazy because even people that I know was talking about how they can't wait to go to this concert. What is wrong with y'all? And even with Chris Brown, because he just dropped the song, you would think he would take some type of break and actually try to develop his music a little more instead of trying to release the same thing over and over again. Loser, like literally just go sit down somewhere. Go take a break. Shoot, go to jail, something. Supporting an abuser and then going to also support somebody who tried to speak up for an abuser is so crazy. This R&B girly will not be in attendance at that concert.
Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
We as a black community must normalize telling the truth to motherfuckers no matter how it looks optically or how it may seem or come across. I had one of my coworkers come up to me, black woman, older woman. She told me, she's like, hey, Chris Brown and Usher going on tour. I know she only said that because I was the only black nigga on staff, but I looked her down the eye and I said, Chris Brown belonged in somebody's jail cell, right? She get to laughing, talking about man, that was all them years ago. What? I'm like, those aren't the only allegations or even evidence of Chris Brown beating on some motherfuckers. He was just locked up last year in the UK for putting hands on motherfuckers. And it's like, ma'am, you're trying to convince me that we should let an abusive, angry-ass cokehead slide for his problematic behavior all because he can sing and dance. I'm not doing that shit. You shouldn't do that shit either. And it's like, support niggas no matter what just enables them to keep doing the heinous shit that they do because they feel like there's no consequences behind it. Like, no, I don't care if niggas going on tour. You shouldn't care either. Fuck them niggas.
Your family members are going to buy Usher and Chris Brown tickets and there's nothing you can do to stop them. Your community doesn't care about domestic violence victims. They just want to see middle-aged niggas pop lock and hear that take a deep breath and disengage. It's going to be one of the highest grossing tours of all time, even though one of the headliners has a rap sheet longer than his best runs and the other defended a man who's a conventionally attractive Bill Cosby. Shh. Just let it go. Don't try to fight the world. Protect your peace. Just give it a few months and it'll be old news, I promise. If you need to leave the family group chat for a bit, ejectocito, cuz. Ejectocito, cuz it's okay. And when one or both of them get into some fuck shit during the tour, because ain't no way a global tour ain't gonna have some crazy hiccups dealing with unstable middle-aged and pretty niggas who think they're God's gift to the earth. You can say that you were on the right side of history. You can say that. It'll be all right.
So Usher Raymond and Chris Brown are going on a joint tour together. Why did I say their full names? Don't really know. Oh no, there's a method to my madness because the name of their tour, now they ate, whether you like them or not, they ate is called the R&B tour, the Raymond and Brown tour. Give them they tens, give them they tens. Now the backlash hasn't quite started yet, but you know it's coming. You know when they actually go on tour, like people are going to be upset because they do feel like Usher and Chris Brown are two artists that should be forever canceled for obvious reasons. Well, the cancellation of Usher may not be so obvious, but lately he has come under fire because he basically said he's not going to say anything bad about Diddy because, he gave that Carisha excuse. And then obviously Chris Brown, Christopher beat her down. Yeah, that's reason. Now I'm sure this tour is going to do amazingly well because you can say what you want, but Chris Brown puts on the damn show he does. Now I wouldn't give him my money to go see him personally, but he puts on an amazing show. He does. He is an amazing artist, despite his not being able to keep his hands to himself. And then honestly, the same could be said for Usher. We've seen how he had y'all in a chokehold with that residency he did. So I feel like this is going to be a good tour performance wise. Take out their personal lives. Some people can't separate the artists from the artistry. I think that's how you say that. And I'm sure there are going to be an array of celebrities that are in attendance, and y'all gonna probably write think pieces about them too, which that is your right, that is your prerogative. The same way people cannot see it for Usher and Chris Brown, they cannot see it for you and your opinion. I'm learning. I've learned. But no, everything aside, shout out to. Oh, should I be saying shout out to them? I don't know. I don't know. Um. Hell yeah, shout out to them for being black and getting money. Yeah.
I know y'all done got the news that Chris Brown and Usher is touring together. Now, here's the bigger issue. I hope y'all realize that's a goddamn recession indicator. Because ain't no way this makes sense for it on any planet. For them two, as problematic as both of them can be independently, to be going on together. This about to be chaos, shenanigans, and madness. I can tell you that right now. First of all, the meet and greet's probably going to be $5,000 a piece because you know they're going to do it. And then they're going to do 10. And the people going to want to take pictures with Usher like they take pictures with Chris Brown. And Usher uppity. So that ain't going to work. Chris ain't going to give a damn. Because we already saw that with the last tour. Them two going to get in shits and shenanigans. And I don't know who going to handle both of them. Because it's going to be chaos and confusion. It's going to be chaos and confusion. And I know some of y'all going to feel some type of way because y'all people going to this concert. It's going to be okay. Y'all know me can't never do no wrong in this society. Y'all know how these people is. Okay? But I'm just telling y'all. Some things are signs and wonders. Y'all better understand what's going on out here.
Oh, super cool. Now we have to throw the whole Usher away. What is he doing? Does he have anybody? Is he talking to anybody? Is anybody helping him? First he says this stuff about Diddy, and now he decides to go on tour with Chris fucking Brown. How does Chris Brown, first of all, have anything? How does he have a career, fans, streams, money? That man should have nothing but iron bars in front of his face. If that happened in the neighborhood, and the neighbors found out and it was happening down the street, generational wounds, past, present, and future. His grandkids, if he even got lucky enough to have him after they kicked him so hard in between his legs, would wake up feeling bruised spiritually from how bad he would be beat if he was just not a famous rich man. And that's who Usher is deciding that he wants to align himself with after just a few weeks ago saying that he thinks that the world is being a little too harsh on Diddy. Someone needs to check and see. He needs an MRI. I think the man needs an MRI or a new team. Someone who loves him who can say, hey, Usher, don't do that. Just a thought.
The one thing that people have always wanted, have always begged for and pleaded for was to see Chris Brown be the halftime performer at the Super Bowl. Now, unless somebody buys out Jay-Z stock in the NFL, that ain't never gonna happen. That ain't never gonna happen. Jay-Z is like, Jigga what? Jigga who? Me personally, I think Chris would be a great halftime show performer. He got the hits. He had a catalog, but he got the history too. And Jay ain't fucking with it. Now, we've seen on past concerts, past shows, that it can get a little spicy. Baby, it's a jalapeno in that bitch. You feel me? When they get to certain songs and they want to show out, you know, they want to bring somebody on the stage, you know what's about to go down. Now, I know y'all remember this clip right here. Y'all remember this clip right here. Now, I know artists like to put on a great show for their fans. They want to give their fans an experience, right? But I feel like, why was Chris Brown that close on her? Now, I know the song he was performing was Take It Down. Take it down. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them type of songs, right? But Chris was right here. Like, Chris, I can smell what you had for lunch today. Like, he was right there. Like, right there. And girl just took advantage of it. Bitch, oh, girl just took advantage of it. I know you see the tongue she slipped him. I know you see the tongue that she slipped him. And then, bitch, they so shady. The cameraman pans to the crowd to show her husband. He's smiling and grinning on the outside, but on the inside, he like, this bitch, I know good and damn well she ain't up there. And then the girl next to him, bitch, she gonna turn and look like, you see what she doing? Hell yeah, bitch, we all see what she doing. I would have loved to hear what that conversation was when she got back into the audience. Because you know he had to play it cool, right? He had to play it cool because everybody looking at him. And then with the meet and greets, y'all see what Chris be doing on his meeting? Listen, Chris gonna bend you over. He gonna pick you up. He gonna grab your neck. Like, Chris is gonna do... he gonna do what you asked. You paid him the money. He gonna do what you asked. And then USHER... You see what USHER did with the cherries. He gonna dangle them, baby. He gonna dangle them as a symbol of... And baby, the girls don't know how to act. The girls don't know how to act. Look. And then this woman right here. This woman right here, she was ready to risk it all. You see her? Like, she was mesmerized in a trance. Like, come on, USHER, just come a little closer. Because, bitch, he was moving closer. He was moving closer. Oh, girl. She was ready. Now I get what they saying. I do. I understand it. Chris has a past, right? The incident with him and Rihanna happened years ago. They was teens. But the people just ain't never forgave him. I mean, some people have, but other people, especially the Rihanna Navy, is that what they call it? The Rihanna Navy? They just ain't never gone. He's got these colorist labels on him. I think I remember some girl made a video talking about it. She was at the club with her friends, and I think Chris told the bouncer, let her in, don't let her in, because she was brown skinned and that ain't his type. Like, you know, the people, they you know, I think he put his hands on Karrueche. You know, he just got a pass. Chris is a little violent, so people ain't really rocking with it. And then with USHER, people is mad at USHER because, you know, he brought Justin to Diddy, and Justin, he going through a little episode, you know, a little mentally, whatever. And then USHER did this recent interview talking about he don't know, he ain't got nothing bad to say about Diddy. He ain't seen that video of Diddy kicking Cassie down the hallway, that video that everybody else saw. He said he ain't see, he don't know who that was. He has been misrepresented in the media. So, you know, people got their feelings with USHER. How do y'all feel about Chris and USHER? Do y'all feel like their personal lives, you know, no, I can't fuck with you because of what you do in your personal life? Or do y'all feel like, but they make good music, I just want to have a good time? What y'all think? Is y'all going to the R&B concert, or are we treating it like the It's Iconic tour? with TLC, In Vogue, and Salt and Pepper? Is we boycotting the R&B tour? Or I'm just asking a question. I feel like the answer is no, but I still want to ask y'all opinions and hear what y'all got to say. Let me know down below in the comments how was y'all feeling. Now, fellas, if you are going to take your girl to the concert, I highly suggest you purchase the seats way in the back, like row S through Z. Get back there, get in the bleachers, get the tickets behind the stage. I heard they got seats behind the stage. You do what you gotta do. Just don't be in an area where your girl can get picked out of the crowd to go on the stage. I mean, if y'all got a relationship and you feel like y'all is tight, like y'all got an unbreakable bond, go ahead. I'm just trying to say, no matter how tight you think your bond is, I think your girl might risk it for Chris Brown. I mean, we seen it. We seen it. Now, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, the what? To the end of the video, you must have caught a vibe. Oh, what? I said you must have caught a vibe. All right. Okay. So subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.